Have you ever noticed that sometimes the hardest part about learning is not in the task itself, but believing that you can do it? I've experienced this from both sides. When my son was little, he was learning how to button his old shirt, but he was struggling with it. And I tried to help him, but he pushed me away and said, "No, I'll do it." And so I had to let him do it, and he worked at it, and he did. That moment taught me something I never forgot. If I had buttoned his shirt, he would have had a buttoned shirt. But instead, because he persisted, he gained confidence. Those are two very different outcomes. Years later, I was working in a call center. We had daily quotas that we had to meet in order to advance. Day after day, I fell short. I tried coaching, I stayed late, I tried different approaches until I finally wondered, maybe I'm just not capable. Then one day it just clicked. Nothing happened magical overnight. All those attempts were building something I couldn't yet see. Once I understood it, I never saw a difficult task the same way again. Children experience that every day. Sometimes what looks like failure is actually just learning in progress. You might say, "We've practiced this 10 times and nothing has changed." Our job isn't to remove every struggle. Our job is to encourage them through the struggle until it clicks. This week, before stepping in to help your child, pause for a moment and ask yourself, is there one more step they can do on their own? Maybe they'll surprise you. But if they do or if they don't, celebrate the effort anyway. Because confidence doesn't come when everything is easy. Confidence comes when a child keeps struggling through it and says, "I kept trying and I did it." 5-minute exercises are meant to accomplish it quicker and easier, but they still have to do the work of putting it into practice. Think about riding a bike. Training wheels don't ride the bike. They simply remove enough fear and frustration for the child to learn balance. Eventually, the training wheels come off because they were never the goal. Confidence was. The 5-minute exercises are like training wheels. They simplify the process, they take away the anxiety, and they create early wins. But your child still has to pedal. They still have to practice. But as they do, they're building something far more important than skill. They're building confidence. You may be here because your child is struggling with multiplication. But what you're really looking for is hope that your child can become a more confident, independent learner. And that's exactly the transformation these 5-minute exercises are designed to support. From toddler to teen, we're not simply teaching a child what to learn, we're helping them believe they can learn.